That is just a lot on one server.
Yeah, it's insane the way it happened. But it was kind of cool, like, his idea of a sub-night was to recreate the Build Guild server. And I've done a lot of watching the Build Guild, so it was kind of cool to be able to run around that server.
Yeah. So you sort of turned it into a tour server, or was there actual ability to build and create and stuff?
You could build, you could create, you could do whatever you wanted.
Okay.
But
Well, that's kind of cool then.
it was the base map of it was the Build Guild vanilla server. So it was really fun to be able to run around that for a little while.
Wow. This is looking amazing. It was a lot of fun, that's cool. So, what did you get to do on the server, Block Boy? Yeah, I remember when Minecraft tried to open up their 1,000-slot server, and they had all these big promises from the hosting company that we could handle 5,000. We got the machines for it. They eventually scaled it back to like 300, and the server finally stabilized. And then after a while, they just kind of gave up because there was no way to stabilize a server with that many people, and it just does not happen.
Wow.
Yeah, you like to look at that now?
That is shaping up pretty nicely.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, hey look, glowing block. I put cobble there. Hey, it looks pretty.
Hey look, there's a halo block there. I think I'll place cobble. It's good.
It works. Lots of mob killing. Ooh. So I guess it was not the friendliest of servers. I doubt it was on hardcore. That would have been mean. Hey, welcome to the sub server. You're all dead. Get off. So yeah, like I said, we are going to tweak this a little bit with some modifications to some of the blocks. I might play with stuff off screen because it's probably going to be a lot of me opening up the chisel going, putting it down going, does that look good? No, I hate it, and then changing it, so. Oh, Play Minecraft, yeah. They finally got something together with all their mini-games, which is really nice. I'm glad that they finally got something to work for them, but it was that first time where they tried to do something and it just did not work out. Can I get out, please? No. There we go. Now I'm back out. Now the hard part here is going to be, is that what I made this side look like? Alright, let's just try filling this in and seeing how close I can get them all to look. I don't know how well that's going to turn.
Well, it looks like a good tower, except the ghost blocks in the corner.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get rid of those pretty easy. All I gotta do is break the builder guide, and they all go away. Because all it technically is a big thing of glass with a torch inside. You just got Chisel Block Boy? You're gonna love it.
Oh, that's good then. Getting rid of them all with actual blocks. I still cannot get over the awesomeness of those floor blocks you used. Those lava cobble or
Yeah.
I'm not sure the name of them, but
Lava Stone, I believe.
oh my god. Lava stone? Okay, yeah. Those whatever they're called, those floor tiles you have are amazing.
Let's see. Let's try and make this consistent, and we'll just fill it all in across this one axis. That way we've got one solid line to look at. We can make sure it all looks the same all the way around.
Wow, that actually works pretty well.
Boom. Now it's gonna be a little dark in here. Yeah. Alright, now to play with this a little bit. Looking like all I really need to do is that. And then these as well. And I think that's about gonna do it. So, I can say thank you very much, Building Guide. You did the work. And something I really wanted to do is basically knock out this entire piece and turn it into like a stained glass window. But for the moment, I'm going to use it just to get out. Because now you guys can see what it looks like without the helper blocks. And just for the moment, I'm going to turn the jetpack sound off so you guys can take a look at this. So, this is our Thaumcraft tower. I do have plans for something off the back, maybe off this side. Depends on how big we make our Mistcraft hut, because at this point it's going to be a hut in comparison to this thing. We might put one over here as well. We'll leave this side open though. And yeah, it does need something to break it up and make it look a little different. But again, I'll play with that on my own time. Okay. Yeah, I love the way it looks from the inside. So let's see. I am about to take a break here, because I've been streaming for about 4 hours now. I just got caught up in making this, which... worth it. And to make this... Oh, by the way, all that cobble I grabbed, guys, I have 1 stack left. Give you an idea. There we go. And I'll probably open it up a little more even. Depends on... Okay, no. There's nothing here, so this might be about as big as we can make it. I might knock out the bottom. Just make it tall, which would actually still look pretty good. And it definitely lets a nice bit of light in. Not sure what I'm going to do up here, though. I might put a wrath lamp. Ooh, that would look nice. Wrath lamp right up there. Light up the whole area. Instantly. Then we could have the stained glass for looks. Alright, well, now that we got that. We have our dome. Our spire. I am going to finally take that break I was talking about 2 hours ago. Don't go anywhere. There's still music. There's still lots of awesomeness. And like the scrolling messages at the bottom of the screen, chat is half dead, so apologies again if I'm not getting your messages. I will be gone for 5-ish minutes, so feel free to listen to music. And yes, do not go anywhere. Alright guys, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Sounds like we got a bit of thunder going on in game. Let me bring you guys back in. And Eagle was killed by Mana Elemental. Yeah. Spawn's really kind of dangerous. Let's see, before the sun actually rises, let's see if I can get to sleep to turn off the rain. There we go. He's still on TeamSpeak. Much better. Let's see, what do we have in terms of stained glass that would look... Tinker stained glass. MFR stained glass. Ooh, Tinker stained glass can be put into as panes. Got forestry stained glass, which is a pain to make, and that's not happening. Welcome back, Henry. MFR does have stained panes as well. Try Tinker's, which is clear glass with a dye. Okay. Then Tinker Panes. Okay. Sounds like it's time to get a bunch of sand. Vanilla does have stained glass, but I think only in 1.7. Torches. Oh, and I could make it do panes directly if I got rid of these. But I think I'd rather have the option. No. I had some tin in there. Single nugget. Alright, Poseidon. We'll let that smelt down a bit. You mean it's only midnight? Ah. Yeah, I think Tinker's will look better because just like clear glass, I'm hoping anyway, gives you the ability to have borderless windows. That'll work better up here as stained glass. And I was thinking, rather than a wrath lamp, what if we built an actual chandelier of some sort? I do say Nora, but you can't get Tinker's clear glass except out of the smeltery. So I have to smelt it. I have to melt it in the smeltery. There we go. Hopper is filling it back in for us. And this is slowly working out stuff for us. And because there's so much, I'll just dump these two right now. let that keep going. Why is my FPS at 14? I do have some in here already. Oh, I have 12. Well. Might as well make it all. And before we get carried away dyeing it, I just want to confirm a suspicion. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's gonna look good. And just like their full blocks, you get them all back. Perfect. Alright. Let's see, until we get more trees, I'm gonna do this one. Black. Awesome. Red. And I have a crap ton of it. This won't be hard. Lapis. I seem to have a lot of lapis dust. Do some blue. See how those look. Alright. So, got 3x4. Well, that's disappointing. Stained glass. The stained panes seem to have a border. At this point, I'm just messing around with stuff. Yeah, I've been having a hard time loading Twitch streams myself lately. I have an internet connection that is supposed to be able to support it, but streams just don't want to load for me through the browser. Mobile's usually okay, but not on the browser. Hmm. $30 levels, efficiency 3. Man, that's terrible. Let's see. Do I have any flowers? I do, I have a few. Let's see, with my last 8, what can I do for yellow? Maybe yellow is gonna look better in the middle. Sort of a rising sun against the blue sky, or as best you can do in a 3x4 area. Cook a Pop-Tart? Sounds delicious. I have a thought. What if yellow on the outside, red in the middle? I think I like it the other way better. Yeah, one of them kind of did Poseidon. That's partially why I'm changing it. It also didn't look very good just how it was. Another thought. What if we toss this in? I don't know if that'll look any good, but I'm just trying things at this point. Nah, it might be too many colors anyway. That's actually not looking too bad. Kinda like that. What do you guys think? And I might do something different for those two. If it was possible to do it in this space, I would almost maybe want to do N, S, E, W, north, south, east, west. I am unfortunately out of red, and I don't know how good my dietaries have been doing. I don't think well enough for me to start using them. It might take a number of hours. Eight. It's black was not really working for me. Oh good, we finally got one of these. Perfect. Stuff's starting to work over there. Alright, good night, Henry. You will be able to see how things worked out when you check in tomorrow. So, sleep well. Pink is not making it through like I was hoping. How many pink saplings did we actually have is the question. We got a few, so let me go ahead and grab those out of storage. Toss them back in, because pink does not seem to be doing as well as it should be, so... Put you there. Put you here. Hopefully that's enough space that we don't have too many saplings too close together. Because the ones that we got lots of, those are the ones that are obviously doing really good already. You still there, Eagle, or is your mic muted or something?
I don't think my mic's muted, but I'm trying to figure out how to close out TeamSpeak.
Oh, just close it? X button?
Yeah, and I hiccuped in the middle of that, didn't I?
You did. You might want to actually add a bookmark so you don't have to ask me for this again tomorrow. Just to make it easier on yourself.
Well, I have TeamSpeak downloaded and installed. God damn. I have the hiccups. I have the hiccups, like the worst case of the hiccups you could ever have.
Mm-hmm.
But I have TeamSpeak downloaded and installed, but I can't seem to find it on my toolbar.
If you closed it, it probably went to the system tray next to the clock.
Oh, that would be a good idea. All these hiccups are driving me insane. You have absolutely no idea. Aha, there we go. Yes,
oh, wow.
They did go to the system tray. Oh my god, the freaking hiccups trolling me. But I'm headed out for the night. You have a good one. I'm gonna hit the hay. I've gotta be up early in the morning.
Alright. Good night.
See ya.
If it goes back to the sys tray, file exit. And something else you might want to do is go into bookmarks and then add to bookmarks. So that way you have the server information stored for later. What other color should I try? And I'm probably going to need more red and yellow. Although I think it might be more sensible to go off to the the garden biome and get some flowers the old-fashioned way, get some dye the old-fashioned way. Something I wanted to try was maybe swap these two around. Just as something a little different. And I might eventually make all 4 of them variations. Because, I mean, they are the 3 primary colors, so obviously they're going to work pretty well together. And that's actually not too bad looking. But I'm going to need more blue and more red, so... let's say we go visit the flower biome nearby. The garden. Should be right up there. So, let's go. Gotta go past a little bit of ocean, over the canyons. Actually, it looks like over the Alps. There we go. Red. Lots of red.
User disconnected from your channel.
Can't do anything with this? I can make facades. Well, super. Alright, other flowers. There's some roses. Don't lock up on me, game. You. You know, I could get some roasters. They drop red dye. This should do me pretty good on red dye, till the infinite dye farm can finally catch up. I did not actually expect the Project Red stain trees to take so long to grow. They're like old alpha oak trees. But it's nice I have this pretty much all to myself. Because the nearest person living here is Avi, but he hasn't been on for like a month. It's the only flower, or the only garden I've ever found, really. What else do we have? I think there might be one close to Black Flame, but I'll let that one be his. This one's mine. God. He's got a Dalek hat on. Yeah, you. Roasters. Oh, bop. Biomes are plenty. Alright, half a stack. That should do us pretty good on dye for a while, because in terms of rose uses... oh wow, I could transmute them. I didn't know that. Actually, I probably did, and I forgot. You know what else I forgot? I have a minium stone. I could have made red. What? What do I do with a day in... man, we're good. I'm glad we're building this, because magic is coming up next. It's kind of the big things I want to work on. Rose of Ink, Rose of Thorns, Rose of Sprouting. Well, that sounds cool. Finding these, though, is apparently not easy. We are gonna have to do some reading in the witchery books to find out. Essence of False Light. Witchery herbology. Well, there you go. That's how we get... that's the one I was talking about. Oh, pulverizer. Really? Nice. Alright, any other flowers here? That's white. I've got tons of white. Do I really need any more yellow? Probably not. For being a garden biome, there aren't enough of the other flower types available. shrub. Alright. That should probably be good for now. We know where this place is, we can come back to it later. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking that. And apparently it's easier to do in the pulverizer, so let's go visit the pulverizer. And let's say half. Get a lot of red dye for the moment. We'll leave the other half because it seems like we're going to need roses in the future soon. The other thing I want to do, pull this out. Thank him. That's one of the largest things I've ever built in Minecraft, to be honest. Probably not going to need much more in the way of glass, but that's okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that's going to be plenty. Red and yellow. Actually, paints. And probably another lapis one. Since we're going with blue on the outside this time, and 2 is not going to make it. There we go. That should be enough. Finish this last one.
Cool, dude.
One second. I've been meaning to remove this from the playlist for a while. Because, cool, dude, it's Moon Patrol. No, just no. There we go. Bit of stained glass. I think it works pretty well. I was thinking of doing something maybe a darker theme because of the whole dark infusion altar looking thing that's going to be going in here. But we can play with that later. This I think will work pretty well for now. So just put that stuff away for the moment. Hey, miles per gallon, what's up? So now the other thought occurs to me. What do we want to do about a chandelier, and what do we make it out of? I'm thinking chisel some glowstone for sure. Or possibly do some energized glowstone. Glowstone glass is cool, but you can't make panes out of it. Maybe the lanterns? Those could look good. It is so nice to no longer be trolled by the concrete, keeping me from fitting. As long as I make sure I'm at least partially touching that glowstone block. Cannot believe how long these things take to grow. And I almost imagine that the harder to get colors are almost designed to grow slower, so that you can't amass them as easily. Because orange is pretty easy, and so is red and yellow. Which is why I have so many of them. Because, I mean, you just start mixing them, and those are the first ones you always get. I can see why black doesn't show up so fast, but I could set up a squid farm. Gandy's got a really nice thing back at spawn, or back at the community base that I put together. That gets you tons of ink. Just gotta remember to feed the guys. Speaking of, let me grab some food. Like, say, zombie flesh. Because they eat anything. Hey, Awesome Fox, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Our Thaumcraft tower, as far as the outside goes, is almost 100% done. Just gotta make the inside look nice. And here's a place we haven't been in forever. So yes. The squid farm. Out of food and ink. How nice. So, whoever decided to empty this out and didn't bring food back, they deserve a little something. Well, the squid just killed themselves. Good job, squid. Drop those off. Alright. Eventually they'll eat up the food, and then it's just basically food for ink. And as far as I know, the kind of food you give does not determine how well it works. But you feed them, you get ink. I was hoping there'd be some, but somebody's been ganking it and not refilling. Duskberry... yeah. Welcome back, Poseidon. Lots of lamb chops. And somebody left their research for Essence of Greed in here. Must have run out of stuff. Anything still in here? 4 ingots of obsidian. Obsidian ingots do look pretty cool. Really? We put a tank with less than half a bucket? Good job. Alright, Poseidon. If your iPad's anything like my phone, it's going to just stop working at 5% regardless. There we go. Obsidian ingots. Deceptively look like, phenomena. Ah, yes, the diamond drill. The diamond drill was good to me once. Now I have an auto-repairing pickaxe of awesomeness. It's kind of nice to actually be using a pickaxe again. Moonstone. Oh! New mob! Drops feathers. Nice. I am gonna have to make a chicken farm at some point, because feathers are the one thing that we don't really have much in the way of. Wow, that's a lot of moonstone. 15 is... Hey. Back off. Nope. Nope. Come on, guys. On the holes. Keep the place looking somewhat decent. I mean, this is the community base. Anytime somebody new joins the server, this is kind of where they go. Oh wow, I had the air whale. Must have been an update or something. Hello, Zomble. Goodbye, Zomble. Oh, that farm over there? Too much zombie flesh. Or the squid farm. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. It's whatever. And since I don't like having to stop off through the nether, Noc'Craft for the win. That's a lot of moonstone. How much moonstone do I have? That's a pretty good amount of moonstone. What about sunstone? 44. Almost enough for 5 blocks. That's pretty good. That just reminded me. How am I doing on lava? Still full, but... For those of you guys who've been just arriving, our lava pump's starting to run low. I gotta do something about this. Maybe make some ethereal glass for the roof next time. So yeah. Not sure how much longer this is gonna last. Because... I think it's only got this one layer left. So what might help, though... Let these connect through, so that way you can see them, so to speak.